Bingo, we're live. Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. Second day in a row. Today we have, of course, a group flight, which is going to be super fun, from Shanghai to Nanchang with the China Eastern A320. So a route I've never done before, so it's going to be interesting. Although I say that, actually, prior to starting this event, I did fly from Nanchang to Shanghai. So we're just doing the return, but I've never done this way, you could say. But come along, come and have some fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a relatively quick group flight, around maybe I would say 1 hour and 15 minutes, depending on how things are in the air once we're airborne, if we get vectors or anything like that. But I would say, yeah, probably around 1 hour and 15. It's around a 500 nautical mile flight. Yeah, 481 nautical mile flight today over to Nanchang. Cruising at flight level 256. 25,600 feet because of the airspace in China. Things are a little bit different when you fly around China. I'm not actually too sure why. Someone did send me this on the forum, but I didn't take too much of an in-depth read on it. But all I do know is that the cruising altitudes are different over China than they are elsewhere in the world. So 25,600 feet today for our cruising altitude at 290 knots. They say some hellos to those of you in the chat right now. Of course, our channel members, thank you all so much for being a channel member. We've got Aviator EK Southwest 2115, Lanes Aviation IF England. Who else? We've got Anshul. What's going on, Anshul? Andy, what's going on, Andy? Good to see you all here. Who else have we got? Ruben. Ruben just become a Superfan member. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member again. Glad to have you here. Enjoy your perks. With that being said, the chat will not remain channel member only for the entirety of the stream. We're going to focus on pushing back. Simon, what's up, Simon? Welcome to the stream. We're going to focus on pushing back and getting out of here as soon as possible before it gets too busy, and then we'll go ahead and switch things over to the usual stream stuff. Simon Weber, member for 17 months. That's awesome. Hello, welcome to the stream again. So things are very busy here at the moment at Shanghai. So if you are joining this event or anticipate joining this event, then I would say join as soon as you possibly can, because the delays are probably going to be quite lengthy. And if you'd like to get out of here relatively quick, then your best bet is just spawning and pushing back ASAP. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So with that being said, let's tune into the ATIS really quick, see what's going on over there. I'm sure it hasn't really changed. You can see on my ATC log here that I've listened to it about 1 million times, like audio checks and everything. I probably know it off by heart. But just in case, because we experienced it yesterday in yesterday's stream, the ATIS actually changed. Information Romeo looks exactly the same. Let's just have a very quick look here, see if our departure runway is the same as we want it to be. 3-5 right and 3-4 left. It's exactly how we want it to be. So with that being said, let's go into the ATC menu, contact ground, and request pushback with Information Romeo. 3 right, Information Romeo. There we go. Shouldn't be too long. Hopefully we can get airborne. I'm looking on a second device here. Got an iPhone. I'm not sure if you can see this. I've got an iPad mini over here. Looking at all the traffic. It's looking kind of busy. I've got like all the airplane count up really high. There's a relatively big line so far. And props to you, bonus points, brownie points, if you can spot my second account on the server right now at Shanghai, Dan 2.0. I use it for the videos. Let's see. We need to go ahead and do before we get our pushback clearance. We do need to attach to the tug, so we'll do that now very quickly. Hop into the external view and hope for our pushback clearance once the China Southern aircraft behind us has just cleared where we are. Beacon lights coming on. Calibrate as well, so it's very important. Let's see if we can get our clearance here. Would be great. Okay, aviation to our left. How are the audio levels, by the way, before we go too far into the stream, channel members? Is it on okay? Let me know. Another China Eastern 8975 here. Just wait for them to taxi past us, then we should get our pushback clearance. I would think so anyway, because there's no other aircraft at the moment. Very good. Awesome. Okay. Someone's apparently blasting their engines at the gate for 5 minutes. So probably me. Let's see here. The line's getting very big. Very, very big for departure.
Sun Country 5225. Pushback approved. China Eastern 605. Pushback approved.
Hopefully we can get up here relatively soon. Don't want to be on the ground for too long for the stream.
China Eastern 915. Hold position.
Let's see here. Turn your mic volume up a tad. I can do that. Give me a second. I'll turn up the gain. Got 36, 46. Sorry, how does this sound? There we go. Pushback approved. Right. Let's begin our pushback. Right, let's start our push. Let's just see here if we can do things a little bit different. Pushback approved. Expect runway 35 left. Okay, roger that. Thank you so much, Lester. Appreciate it. Let's just push back here. Oh, Ruben, awesome stuff. Thank you for the dono. Really appreciate that. Hi, Dan. Have a nice day. I haven't heard one of those noises in a long time. Any news on the A380? I know you still can't say. Can't wait. Hashtag Team A380. Love the streams as always. No news on the A380 just yet, unfortunately. But appreciate the dono there. It's coming along nicely. That's all I can say, of course. Keep your eyes peeled across our social media for more stuff regarding that. But it's making very, very nice progress. And we're very excited to share more with you in the near future. So, yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Right, let's go ahead. I'm going to push back this way, because we're going to a different runway, so I don't want to push towards all of this traffic. So if I push this way, we'll start our engines. Engine 1. Oh, I nearly overshot the line here. Good now. Lanes, thank you so much for the heads up on the mic volume there. Appreciate it. Right. Let's just come to a stop here. Fire up the engines, then we'll switch the chat to everyone. Let engine 1 do its thing. Dan, can you please accept my friend request on Discord? Thanks, it'll make my day. If I remember later on, I'll be sure to. Don't you worry. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and switch things. There we go. You're all very, very welcome to chat now if you'd like to. And that's, of course, an exclusive perk to channel members. Okay, engine 1's fired up. Firing up engine 2. Go ahead and use about 20% trim today. Relatively light, so the takeoff roll today should be very, very short. We should be airborne in literally no time. Use flaps 1. Any giveaway today? Yes, of course. Aviator Nova, thank you so much for the donate. Appreciate it. Had number 1 with bubbles. I assume that's a little bit back to front because Ruben donated first, but that's apparently the first dono. So, well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. But yeah, any giveaway today? Of course, 100%. We'll do a giveaway later on in the stream, probably before the just before the top of descent. Just going to wait to taxi here. Wow, this airport is so busy right now. I'm looking at it on a separate device here still. And, I mean, just look on the mini-map here on the screen. There's a lot of airplane icons here. It's kind of incredible. Wow. That's always awesome to see. We're more or less ready to go. Let's go ahead and turn off that APU. And get ready for our taxi out to 35 left. Rest taxis, 35 left. Wait for Aviator 6 in front of us to begin their taxi as well, and we'll be able to make our way out to the runway. Using 3-4 left? No, not today. Yeah, Ches Aviation, what's going on? Good to see you back in the chat here. Lucas, what's going on? Right, okay, let's begin our taxi to the runway. We'll just slowly creep forwards. Of course, we've got an aircraft in front of us, so we'll just be mindful of that. There we go. They're rolling now as well. So we'll begin our taxi. Hopefully we can be airborne within the next 5 minutes or so. Glad to have 97 of you here watching today. Slightly later stream than usual as well. Normally 2 hours before this on the streams, but back to the later one today, which is always cool. Any work in progress shots? Not today, unfortunately. Lufthansa A350, very nice looking aircraft. What's the giveaway prize? The giveaway prize, as always, will be a month to Infinite Flight Pro. Nice and simple. Of course, I'll read the chat and answer as many questions as I can once we are up in the air. But for now, just need to concentrate here. Aviation X said, hello Dan, August 23rd was my birthday. Well, happy belated birthday for the 21st of August. Hope you had a good one.
China Eastern 5963 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 35 right with information Romeo. Shanghai Pudong ground, Sun Country
Harry, what's going on?
525, ready
Welcome to the stream, good to see you back.
35 right with information Romeo. Shanghai Pudong ground, Charlie Fox
Ooh, whoa, that aircraft did not load in until a split second there. Let's just stop and almost took them out. It like popped in last minute.
Requesting runway 35 right. Air China 100. Give way to aircraft on your left.
Well, I believe they were supposed to give way. Right, we'll continue straight ahead.
Shanghai Pudong ground. American 1729 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 34 left with information Romeo. Holding position. Charlie Papa
So ground, there's no frequency at the moment. That's always a recipe for disaster. See what's going on here. Yeah, 81 offline, now the chaos starts. It's true. It's never a good thing. I'm pretty sure it's a controller change, or maybe they had a Wi-Fi outage or something like that. It should be fine. They should be back relatively soon. I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of it, though. Get across here.
China Eastern 457, Shanghai Pudong traffic, Cargo King 22.
Shanghai Pudong traffic, Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November, crossing runway 35.
Just follow this 777, this FedEx 777 here. Do some cargo flying. Jake, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh, tower is now active. IF England just departed as well. Awesome. Enjoy your flight to Nanchang. Right, okay. Strobes are coming off. Clear of the runway. Still only tower, so clear of all runways. Just to let all of the other aircraft know that we are clear. And ground is now online. Make a left-hand turn here. Begin our taxi towards the end of the runway.
Shanghai Pudong ground, China Eastern 34 Victor Golf, ready for pushback with information.
Then we'll go full send
Shanghai Pudong ground,
towards our destination.
Eastern 8188, ready to taxi
Let's have another guessing game today. We did this yesterday on the stream from Linden Pindling, whatever it was, to Miami. I guess that the flight time of that flight yesterday was going to be over to Tower. Okay, contact Tower real quick. Les, thank you so much. I guessed on yesterday's stream that yesterday's flight was going to be 33 minutes. Ended up being 38 minutes, I think. Wasn't? Yeah, 38 minutes. Let's get some guesses in the chat right now as to what the flight time is going to be today. I think it'll be around 1 hour and I'm going to take around 1 hour and 16 minutes. That's going to be my guess.
Contacting Shanghai Pudong ground on 121.6.
1 hour and 16.
Sun Country 5225.
Dan, would there be another group flight recap? I'm hoping so. On this device that you see here, I'm not sure if you can see all the airplanes. If it focuses, it's a bit too bright. I've got the airplane count up really high, so that we can get a video of all of the aircraft as a time lapse departing the airport. So, does that have an aircraft there? Oh! Oh, damn. Oh, that triple just ate the runway. Oh, wow. Just took the threshold up with it. Yeah, we'll try and make another recap video soon. It might not be on this event. We'll see. But yeah, we like the idea of these recap videos, so we're definitely going to do more of them. Maybe this can be one of them. We'll see. We'll see. Right. Let's go ahead. Press departure. We are 3-5 left. Departing. Where are we going here? South. Send. Mercury Aviation said 1 minute. 1 hour and 15. Dan, it's me, Graydon. How have you been, Graydon? Great to see you back. I've been doing very well, thank you. Great to see you back here. There we go. Clear for takeoff. 3-5 left. Let's go ahead and turn our strobes and landing lights on. Crawl onto the runway and then floor it. Again, those of you joining, cruising at flight level 256. This is going to throw me off so much. I don't usually cruise at these sort of altitudes. 25,600 feet here in China. There we go. Right. Clear for takeoff. Cool beans. Let's do it. Let's go.
Air China 731, Papa Hotel Alpha November Sierra, frequency change approved. Good day.
Frequency change approved. Papa Hotel Alpha
89% N1.
Good day. Shanghai Pudong Tower.
Let's pop into the flight deck.
Sierra Whiskey Alpha, ready for departure at runway 35.
Cruising speed 290 knots. There's that triple that just ate the runway. Let's start to rotate here. With a little bit of left rudder going on. And we're up, pitching up to 15 degrees, gears coming up. Just want to be careful to get back on that runway center line here. I'm not sure if there's any other aircraft taking off with us right now. I don't think there are. Let's zoom out a little bit. No, there is. There's an aircraft that's just ahead of us to the right here. It's that airplane dot that you can see right there. Just be careful of them. Pitch down to 10 degrees. Let that airspeed increase. Or maybe even potentially just hold it for now so that we can go ahead and sort of build the gap between both of us. I'll turn LNAV on. Altitude. Autopilot's doing its thing. Increase our speed to 200 knots. Now let it do its thing. I just want to, gain a little bit of distance with this aircraft ahead of us. Otherwise, we're way too close. I'll just leave it at 200 knots for now. FedEx already crushing the packages. 249. Ground speed's 214 at the moment. Thank you. Good day from Tower. The Kiwi, thank you so much for the service. And Lester, of course, appreciate it very much. Let's go ahead and tune out. We don't need that anymore. Just going to follow the flight plan straight out for now. I'm going to bring the flaps up. It's looking pretty crazy. It's looking pretty chaotic on my other device here. It's 3,000 feet already. As soon as I see that we've got around 3 nautical miles, I'll start to accelerate a little bit. Can't go too much, though, because they're going 260 knots ground speed. Ours is 222. So we could probably match that quite quickly. Goodbye, Shanghai. Looks like the visibility's dropped a little bit since earlier today. Oh, Fruits. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much for the dono. My BlueStacks 5, Android 11, can't install Infinite Flight. Okay, one thing to note about BlueStacks is we don't fully support BlueStacks. We're, of course, solely a mobile flight simulator where we primarily develop the flight sim for iOS and Android. BlueStacks is just an emulator for that. It emulates that Android device, so we don't 110% support it. So if you do have issues with BlueStacks or any other emulator for that matter, then just please keep that in mind. But yeah, sorry to hear that you're having a couple of issues there. It's purely because we don't 110% focus on that stuff. It's beyond our scope. Okay, left turn coming up very soon. Going to increase the speed now to maybe 230 knots, something like that. Keep the climb rate relatively low for now. Our cruising altitude is very, very low anyway, so I'm not entirely fussed about our climb rate for now. There's a lot of traffic to be heading to a relatively small airport, though. One thing I will say, if you are joining this group flight today, you're, of course, heading towards Nanchang with us. There aren't very many gates, so once you land, I would highly recommend just doing your thing and then backing out of the simulator just so that other aircraft that are inbound actually have a space to park. Otherwise, it's going to get very, very congested and cause a few problems with the inbound traffic. 100 of you watching right now. Glad to have you all here. Let's increase the climb rate now. 3,000 feet per minute. Looks like I've overshot that turn way too much. Just go ahead and activate the next one. Just go direct to. JWB, what's going on? My day is going very well so far. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? See Shanghai back down there to the left. Looking very, very busy. I mean, I'll show you here on this second device that's just fallen out of its case. Whilst also trying to concentrate on the flying it's on charge. You can see all of the aircraft. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this. If it wants to focus. There you go. See if you can spot yourself there, holding short of the runway. Plug this back in real quick. Oh. Pressing buttons on my keyboard with an iPad case here. Don't want to do that. Don't want to create any issues. Right. Okay, leave that be. Alright, there's 11, even 12,000 feet or so. Need to increase our speed again. Bring the climb rate down now to about 2,000 feet per minute. Following the flight plan nicely now. Southwest 2115 sees himself. Lee's Aviation, what's going on? AJ's Aviation Show. Welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you back here. Is this on the expert server Aviator E? It is indeed. These events typically only really take place on the expert server for professionalism purposes and, of course, keeping things nice and organized. If we were to host one of these... okay, let me ask you the question. If we hosted one of these events on the training server or the casual server, what do you think would happen? Because it's quite predictable. And I don't think it would go down very well. Do you have anything planned on your weekend, JWB? Not really, not an awful lot of things planned, no. You do have another official event tomorrow, though, so keep your eyes peeled for that. It's going to be a nice one later on in the day tomorrow. Other than that, no, probably just making the most of the weekend. Maybe go out for a paddle on the paddleboard, depending on what the weather's like, and get some food, something like that. Maybe go to the gym. Yeah, we'll see. We'll let the weekend unfold itself. Oh. I didn't look at my speed there. We're definitely not going ridiculously fast. We're firewalling the aircraft here. We need to reduce it to 290 knots. Don't do what I just did and forget about your speed. Completely forgot that the autopilot wasn't on. Let's just bleed it off here to 290. I was talking about not closing the gap between the aircraft in front, and there's me flying out towards them at 320 knots or so. There's 290. Altitude's currently 16,300 feet. Won't be long to wear our cruising altitude. With that said, you're more than welcome to ask questions now that we're up and the autopilot's doing 99% of the work. I'll see if I can answer them to the best of my ability. Of course, development-related questions, sometimes I'm unable to answer those. I'm not a developer myself, so if I don't have the answer, then my apologies. But I'll try my very best to answer some of the questions that you have in the chat throughout the stream. As always, Lucas is stuck in traffic. Lanes Aviation said, I guarantee my fuel will all be gone before takeoff. That's actually a really good thing to mention, actually, and I never really thought of that up until now. If you join these events, pack extra fuel. I always do as well. Even though I get out of the airport relatively quick sometimes, I always pack extra fuel because A, you don't know how long it's going to take you to depart, and B, of course, things can change on arrival as well. You might be told to hold over a certain airport for X amount of time, or you might receive 101 vectors. So always pack a little bit of extra fuel, not even just for these events. Of course, for these events, I'd recommend just always pack in a little bit more than usual anyway. But even on your normal flights, pack maybe 20-30 minutes reserve fuel, just in case you have to divert to any reason whatsoever. It's always a good idea to have a bit of a plan B just in case. A fallback. Ease Aviation suggests taxiing on one engine. I have one question. Wasn't there a membership option, or have I missed something? There is Aviator Minion to anyone. If you'd like to become a channel member here on this channel to gain access to some exclusive perks, one of those being exclusive private flights with myself or Infinite Flight staff, all you have to do is click the link that's in the description, or click the super chat icon if you're on desktop, or even mobile actually, that's just beneath the chat box below, and that'll give you the option to become a channel member if that interests you. You'll of course get that cool highlighted name, and the longer you're a member, the longer your progress sticker, your badge, your epaulet, so to speak, will increase in stripes. You can see, like for example, Southwest 2115 and IF England have 3 stripes on their epaulet. They're officially first officers, you could say. Did you go to Bali recently? In Infinite Flight, yes. I haven't been to Bali in real life, no. Although I would like to. I'd like to go there. China Eastern 457 is already at 25,000 feet ahead of us. But of course, cruising at 25,600 feet today. Liv's in the chat. What's going on, Liv? Welcome, welcome, all the way from Atlanta. I got gifted this membership. You did? You got gifted membership and it's lasted you 3 stripes? Rare Toilets said they're going to get Pro on Infinite Flight. Awesome. Love to hear it. Be sure to share your multiplayer screenshots with us on social media. Ruben said, can I also join the exclusive group flights? And if so, what do I need to do for now? So, very good question. This is a little bit of a grey area for new channel members, and channel members in general, if you haven't read up on it anyway at the moment. To get your notifications on these exclusive and details, all of the details on these exclusive channel member private group flights, you have to be a member of our Discord server. You can do that by going to https://discord.gg/infinite-flight. And the link's just in the description. That's a lot easier. And you'll be able to become a member of our Discord server. You have to then link your actual Discord account to your YouTube channel. And upon doing that, YouTube will automatically sync your role to your channel member, your account, sorry, to the channel membership role, which will then give you access to the exclusive channel member chat channel in our Discord server. Sounds a little bit confusing, but it's really not really. Just connect your YouTube channel to your Discord and join our server, and the rest will be automatic. You'll see the channel even if you're not a pro subscriber. Oh, IF England's in Bali, right? I'm pretty sure. Drav! Yes! Channel member for 3 months. Hey, Dan, enjoy the flight. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a channel member. Aviator Moin1T said, I bought the Infinite Flight subscription of 1 year, and it's the best buy. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear that you're having a good time. Rare Toilets. Yes, your name is very, very unique, I must say. Can I intercept you in an F-18 off to your right, jet set boss? You're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to. Can you give away a free channel membership? Unfortunately not. When you gift memberships on YouTube, it gifts it to a random person in the live chat, so you don't have a way of actually selecting who the winner is, or the person is the recipient is, which is kind of annoying, because we would definitely do that if we had the option to. The only thing I guess we can give away is a pro subscription. Just to say, this is the best sim that I play daily. Love to hear it, Southwest 2115. Thank you so much. Dan, why can I not buy the membership? Aviator Moin1T, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe try on desktop or try a different device if you're trying to become one. Or maybe as well research your region. Sometimes, in some rare cases, due to regional restrictions, you can't become a channel member. But for the most part, that's never usually an issue. So maybe just quickly Google that, channel memberships, regions, and it should let you know if you're eligible for that or not. Hey Dan, how tall are you? Like 6 foot? Yes, AJ's Aviation Show. I'm 6'1". Let's see, right at the moment then, we're currently at our cruising altitude of 25,600 feet with 36 minutes, that's kind of a good guess, 36 minutes until we arrive. My guess is going to be completely off. I think a lot of our guesses are going to be completely off for how long the flight's going to be. I think it's going to be maybe even shorter than an hour, so we'll find out soon. Mercury Aviation is finally off the runway. Nice. Relatively long way. Well, not too bad, actually, if you've just got airborne. I'm looking right now again on that separate device, and it's still looking relatively busy, although not too bad, actually. I believe that 3-4 left is also being used. Yeah, I can see 3-4 left is also being used for departures at Shanghai. If you're looking for a quicker departure, I would highly recommend taxiing out to 3-4 left for now, because there are only, well, it looks like 4 aircraft waiting for departure, so you should get a much quicker takeoff from the other runway rather than waiting the massive line here at 3-5 right. What's the route, Lee? It's the route that we basically just flew, but in the opposite direction. Shanghai to Nanchang. Hey Dan, have you met Swiss 001? I think at the expo, tried to fly around it. Yes, we have. We did a tiny little collab as well on our Instagram account. We did an interview with Nick himself. If you'd like to see that, pretty interesting stuff, then just head to our Instagram Reels and you'll be able to find that. But yeah, yes, Swiss is a nice guy. Swiss is a really nice guy. How's the weather in England? Any better than yesterday here in the Netherlands? Cloudy, rainy, and much more thunder. It's slightly overcast now. This morning it was quite nice. The weather was alright, but now it's come over nice and grey. Typical UK weather there. Are you getting the new iPhone, Dan? I didn't even know there was a new iPhone. I'll be honest. What's the new iPhone? Enlighten me. I didn't even realise. Since when was that a thing? I swear it's just the 14 at the minute, right? I don't honestly, I don't really stay up to date with all of the Apple stuff anymore. I used to be like a massive Apple nerd, where I always really want like the newest iPad and like the newest phone or whatever. And maybe like to a certain extent, I kind of still am like that because it's nice to have new things. But in terms of iPhones, phones don't really like overly bother me very much anymore. I've got the, what have I got? I think it's 13. Pro Max. I'm happy with this phone. I'm going to happily keep it for a good few years yet before I decide to upgrade. iPhone 15 Pro Max. Have they announced that? Is that... Oh, next month. Okay, so what? There's a September keynote or something that they're going to announce. There's speculations that they're going to announce a new phone. Okay, I'll have a look. How's Dan's mental health? Dan gets depressed when his iPad is down, so he can't play Infinite Flight. What? Mercury Aviation has the iPhone 14 Pro, the Dynamic Islands. Cool. I'd like to see that Dynamic Island vanish. I think it takes up a bit... The thing is with the Dynamic Island, like, it's great. The whole idea was to take up less space on the screen. But in my honest opinion, the Dynamic Island actually takes up more space. Kind of just seems a little bit pointless, if I'm honest. I guess it's just one of those Apple things where they just make one slight change and then charge you more for it. Dan, are you going to do a stream one day before your birthday next month? Probably not. Probably not, no. Giveaway yet? Not just yet. We've got 32 minutes until we reach that top of descent. So I'd say in around 28 minutes or so, we'll open up the giveaway entries and let you all enter. Again, today, channel members will have twice the amount of luck in today's giveaway. Hey Dan, do you want to move to America, Australia, or Kiwiland? To be honest, I don't like... The thing is, when I was much younger, I had this massive idea. Yeah, I'd love to live in America. Like, it was like so cool. Like, move to America, amazing. If I'm honest, I've been to America so much now, so many times, and I've seen different corners of America, and I just don't know. It's just questionable. I don't think I would move there. It doesn't really interest me remotely at all. Kiwi lands, Australia, probably not either, to be honest with you. If I'm honest, quite happy in the UK, especially down south here in Bournemouth. It's a very nice place. It's a very, very nice place, yeah, compared to a lot of other places in the UK. But yeah, quite happy for now. But who knows what the future has in store for myself, Liv, and her family. My iPhone X is on life support already, said Ansh. iPhone X. Damn, yeah, I used to have the iPhone X. Remember that thing when it came out. It's like that for me, but the UK for me, unfortunately, I don't really like it here. Yeah, it's give or take. I think it really depends on like which areas of the UK that you're in. Unfortunately, I think that like the UK is just going downhill rapidly anyway. And all the inflation stuff's really crazy. Really, really crazy. Dan, you're so great. Thank you so much. There's a massive gap here. There is? We've got 7 miles of the aircraft ahead. That's pretty good spacing. Hi Dan, do you use SkyVex to plan your route? I have an 11-hour flight from Belgium to Mauritius, along with another leg from Reunion to Chennai, if that's how you pronounce it. What's the longest route in Infinite Flight? I don't use SkyVector. My longest route in Infinite Flight was, I think, Auckland to Mumbai. It was originally supposed to be like, I think it was supposed to be Madrid originally. But then when I woke up in the morning, the fuel was reading very well. So I thought, okay, let's just extend this flight to the maximum capacity, the maximum duration that this aircraft can go. And I made it all the way from Auckland, all the way around the world, eastbound to Mumbai. It was kind of crazy. Which city in the USA would you live in, Dan? I don't know. I've been to Las Vegas, LA. LA, I wouldn't live in LA. I don't think. I don't think I'd. New York's kind of cool. I don't think I would live in New York. I think the coolest place, and Chicago as well, it doesn't really float my boat. I think the nicest place that I've been to, like honestly, like just like modern wise and holiday vibe wise, right, in America, was Miami. Like literally right on the beach at Miami. It was nice there. That's like the nicest place in America I've been to. Chugging in those XP and flight hours at Anshul, yes. You know where else I wouldn't mind living? Canada. Canada is a very stunning place. It's very, like, sort of remote, though. It's not very much going on there. Hey, Dan, I'm flying from Athens to Boston in the Delta Premium section on the A330neo tomorrow. Anyways, take some pictures if you'd like them. Nice! That's awesome. Have a great time. Hi Dan, how would you join the private group flights in Infinite Flight? Can't seem to figure this out. You have to be a member of the Infinite Flight Discord server, and you also have to have your YouTube account linked to your personal Discord account. Nothing to do with the Infinite Flight server settings. You just have to go into your personal account on Discord and link your YouTube channel with your Discord account and be a member of our Discord server. That will automatically sync your membership role to your account in the server. So yeah, it's not too complicated. That'll give you access basically to a exclusive text channel within the Discord server, open to channel members only, where we'll go ahead and announce these group flights just by pinging you all. Let's hop into the outside view. Nice and scenic. To be fair, and like I flew this route back to front before starting the stream. The scenery, especially on arrival, is going to be quite nice, surprisingly. Dan, do you think that A380 will be out this year? I would say it's likely. Of course, I won't like 110% solidify that, but I'd say it's likely. You know, anything can happen. This is the thing, and this is the reason why we don't go ahead and announce release dates ahead of time, because things happen. Let's say, for example, if we gave you a release date sometime this year, we said there's going to be this update on this exact date, and then we get a week before that update and something happens, like a major bug just erupts through the app and it needs fixing, then we've let you all down, and then we run into a slight issue there because you're all going to be very upset and not very happy. So we set internal release dates as a target. We try to reach it, and if the update's ready, we ship it. So yeah, that's the main reason why we don't go ahead and announce a concrete date for our updates. Have you been to China? I haven't, Rex. No. Hood, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Ruben, yes, I will be attending the Edinburgh group flight on Sunday. We'll also be streaming that as well. So another stream this week. Dan, are you going to be doing a long-haul flight tonight? Not entirely sure yet. Potentially. I'm not sure, honestly. Hey, Dan, I have a question. Will you add the Virgin Atlantic livery to the A330-900 Neo? Transport Vlogs 2023, yes, we will be adding that. It's a work in progress. Is there going to be a classic flap sound for the A380? We have discussed this internally, actually. You have to wait and see, because a lot of this stuff is still, you know, open to discussion. Not what's the word? I don't even know. My brain's going dead right now. But anyway, the answer to that is I don't know, and no one does know yet. The A380 is still very much a work in progress, and we can't exactly give you answers to things that we don't even know ourselves right now. But I can assure you that the A380 is going to be very cool. It's going to be some very nice liveries, and I myself am very much looking forward to it, and you definitely should be too. Dan, you should be on the news? Lol. Why should I be on the news? Any plans for a long-haul stream flight? Would love to see them sometime. Ruben, unfortunately not. I mean, maybe in the future we can figure out something to do with those, but I think there's a very, very, very slim chance that we're going to see some long-haul streams here on this channel. There is some exciting stuff around the corner, though, for this channel, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. Because you can talk too much. I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment. Why is the flight director missing the ILS monitor? I'm not sure which airport you're at. We're aware of this, especially like Frankfurt, for example. The ILS is way off. We're going to fix this stuff, don't you worry. 23 minutes till the top of descent. Hey, don't have to wake up really early. Any tips for an 11-hour flight? Sleep through it. Just do it overnight. Take off before you go to bed and wake up and land it in the morning. I would also turn down your brightness on your device so that your screen doesn't get too hot and it preserves your battery as well. I'd also enable automatic low power mode in settings to preserve your battery life as well. Medium haul streams? Also, probably not. I think we're quite comfortable. Here with these short streams. They're fun, engaging, they're short, and we can do more of them. So I think 96% of the content on the channel will be streaming content on this channel will be short haul streams. Best Canadian city? Not sure, haven't been. Toronto looks nice though. I need to go there. I need to see Jason. I love these streams, and I love all of the answers, Ruben. Glad to hear it. I try my best. I try my best. Hi. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Dan. Another Dan here watching the stream. Will there be first class on the A380? Not sure. Again, it's another one of those things that it's a little bit of a grey area. I think we've slightly discussed this on a previous stream, like seating configurations and whatnot. The thing is, the A380 is a very, and I'm just speaking here from my perspective, I'm not a dev by any means, but from what I understand myself, the A380 obviously is a very big aircraft. So there's a lot of polygons, there's a lot of detail, there's a lot of resources that the aircraft needs. And we don't want it to be too demanding on your device. Because remember, when we release this 380 or updates in general, it's in our best interest to, of course, make it work on as many devices as smoothly as possible. So, with that said, let's take the A220, for example. Small aircraft, or the ERJ, we can add the entire cabin to those aircraft because it's a much smaller plane. There's a lot less detail, a lot less polygons, there's a lot less to run. It's very much less demanding. The A380, it's questionable. We're not entirely too sure right now, but on a Instagram stream that we did, I believe it was at Oshkosh or maybe Flight Sim Expo, we discussed the possibility of maybe having seats by the exits of the aircraft, so that you can see them when like the jet bridge connects and stuff like that. But not too sure. Again, it's far too early to talk about that stuff because from what I'm aware of, from what I've seen, that part of the aircraft hasn't even been worked on yet. So we'll see moving into the future. I'm sure you get very many more updates on that. I need some tips on route planning. Literally, my flight from Belgium to Mauritius took me 2 hours to plan. That's way too long. You don't need to plan that much a day. Honestly, I would recommend just going on to SimBrief. Just you type it in the departure iCal, the arrival iCal, and then generating it and just following it from there. It will give you rough information from there anyway. It's very quick to generate a flight plan for Infinite Flight, and you don't have to be too in-depth to make it work. And that's the amazing thing about Infinite Flight, is that it's very accessible. That's one thing I personally very much love about Infinite Flight. Oh, Dan, there's a mistake on the screen, I think. It might be, actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, there is. Let me go ahead and change that. Let's see here. Thank you for pointing that out. I'll go ahead and just switch that out right now. Typo. Bingo, fixed. You'd never have known. Should Dan watch his first ever video on stream? No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. That's embarrassing. I remember it was with Misha actually ages and ages ago now. It was on a stream. I think it was on the Twitch channel. And you all found my very first YouTube video, and it was funny. I did a reaction on my personal channel, but that was an interesting one. What percent through development is the A380? I'm not too sure actually. I have to ask a dev for that one. It's getting there though. It's getting there. I mean, the cockpit's making some very nice progress. I believe the external model is being worked on now as we speak as well. So it's making some good progress. I'm sure it'll be in Laura's hands for some physics tweaking and development in no time. And then after that, I have to add the liveries. Head, and I'm curious, with this new aircraft, will it have both engine variants? I would like to see both engine variants. I think I'll push for this as well. I'll mention this to the team again and see if we can make this happen, because there's not an awful lot of difference with the two engines. And of course, it's airline specific as well, so it would make sense to have the different engine types. I'll resurface this with the team and see if we can solidify a plan with this one. Do you think it's real that Ryanair lands always hard? To be honest with you, every Ryanair flight that I've been on, it's been a hard landing. And that's not me just dissing Ryanair. That's just my personal experience. And the saying with Ryanair goes, it's always a hard landing. So from what I've experienced so far, yes. Seemingly so. Seemingly so. Oh, I see here. Aviator Z is in the stream. What's going on, Zach? Welcome. It's been a while. Dan, did you see that 747 nose gear landing I did in the members only chat? I haven't. No, I'll have to check that later on today. How about doing something different for a change and attempt a single engine landing? That's a really cool idea, Anshul. I didn't actually think of that, but I really like the idea of that. Let's have a little bit of a vote in the chat right now. Should we land with both engines or one engine? Let me know in the chat right now. Right now. Whilst I have a drink. No engine. Looks like we have quite a few votes for one engine. Okay, sure. Not a problem. What we'll go ahead and do then, we'll go ahead and fail. Okay, now you have another choice. Now you have another choice. We're going to fail one of the engines just by turning it off on final approach. But which one should we turn off? Engine 1 or engine 2? Engine 3. Technically the APU when you think about it. No flap landing. Oh, that'd be very quick. I see more votes for engine 2. We definitely have to use landing gear for the landing, obviously. I know I've done that before. It's a long running joke now. Both engines, no. Landing with only APU. Like the APU is going to propel us towards the runway. Oh, that's great. Technically a small engine, though. Kind of counts. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and fail engine 2. Let's do that. We shall fail engine 2. Lucas just got airborne. I'm just looking again on the iPad mini here at the traffic that's still at Shanghai. Still actually quite a few aircraft waiting for departure. Only one on 3-4 left as well. But yeah, quite a few waiting for departure, so very busy event. Hey Dan, do you have Facebook? I do have Facebook, but that's private. My private life. Dan, you didn't understand what I meant. Every cockpit has an ILS monitor, or the ILS, yes. And you mean for ILS monitor? Do you mean the primary flight display? Every primary flight display has a flight director. Why does the infinite flight not have that? That's a good question. This is one that actually Laura talked about previously as well. Yes, okay, we don't have a flight director in infinite flight. Laura is working on something. I believe she potentially is working on something similar to that of a flight director anyway. It's a little bit difficult from what I recall. But she's working on some pretty interesting things. So just keep your eyes peeled for, of course, some pretty interesting features in the future of infinite flight. But yeah, flight director, I would also love to see it. Flight director is almost like an essential. What it is, it's an essential. So I would also like to see a flight director. Let's have a look here. 10 minutes. 10 minutes till we begin the top of descent. Should be a relatively quick descent as well because we're only at 25,600 feet. What we'll go ahead and do in 5 minutes' time, we shall open up the giveaway. The Airbus is not a strong plane, for sure, so we're going to try to land it without one engine, Dan. Yes, I mean, redundancy, all airplanes can land with one engine, I'm pretty sure. So yes, we will land with one engine. Let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. Not just yet, 5 minutes time. 5 minutes. 5 minutes away from that TOD, we'll go ahead and do the giveaway. I'm about to take off from a taxiway. Don't do that. I recommend you don't do that. Aviator EK finally departed. Awesome stuff. Glad to hear it. Will the giveaway be a membership or a subscription to Infinite Flight? It will be a subscription to Infinite Flight Pro. 1 month subscription to Infinite Flight Pro. Also, I said Aviator Dan so many times, I put on my phone now to say, every time I say Avi, the first option to pop up is Aviator Dan. Aviator, that's cool. Lucas just got airborne as we're just about to begin the top of descent. Is it still runway 3? Let's have a look, shall we? Should be. Yeah, it looks to be 3 still. How busy is it at Shanghai? It was very busy. It seems to have calmed down now, just looking here. Yeah, it's calmed down quite a bit at Shanghai. So if you'd like to join this event, unfortunately, you will be on the trailing end of the event, but you can still spawn in now at Shanghai and make your way over to Nanchang. You just won't be able to fly in the massive cluster of aircraft that you would have initially been able to fly over at the start of the event. Is Dan a spy? Yeah, I'm a spy. Sure. Why not? 12 minutes till Aviator Moin arrives. 8 minutes till we hit that tier D. 17 knot headwind. Flight time so far is 42 minutes. Maybe we will be on point with our estimate. We'll see. What did I say? 1 hour 16 minutes, I think I said, for the flight time today. We'll see how that one ends up. I don't think. I mean, if it lands on the dot, then everyone watching has to become a channel member. Speaking of channel members, Enthusiastic Aviation _YT, welcome to Superfan. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Of course, please make sure you make the most out of all of your perks and become a member of our Discord server today. Link your YouTube account to your Discord account and join our exclusive member-only chat channel in Discord, where we'll go ahead and announce our private exclusive group flights with Infinite Flight staff. There are still planes on the ground at Shanghai. Aviator EK, yeah, I can see here. Well, actually, yeah, there's still quite a bit of a line going on. I didn't see that just a second ago. Maybe they just loaded in. Infinite Flight, we need more emojis. Maybe I can work on that, actually. Maybe I can work on getting a few more emojis. Channel member emojis, yeah, sure. I see if I can make that happen. If England's descending. 1 minute, we'll go ahead and open the giveaway. By the time they take off, the event already ended. Yeah, yeah. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and open Nightbot here. our best friend when it comes to giveaways. All right, let's see. Okay, so all of our channel members right now that are watching the stream will have double the chance of winning the giveaway. Everyone else has no extra luck. Good luck, everyone. All you have to do is be active in the chat today to enter this giveaway. So you can just say hello and you'll be entered, basically. Anything. Just say anything in the chat within the next 5 minutes and you'll be entered into the giveaway. One thing I will say, of course, is if you are entering the giveaway, as always, please do not click off the stream. If you're not here to claim the prize, let's say you are the winner and you're not here to claim the prize, then we'll have to re-roll it and pass it to somebody else. So make sure if you're entering, you stay here for the next 5 minutes or so to see if you're the winner of this giveaway. And the chat goes wild. Avdan, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Shanghai Center on 127.00. Just checking IFR here and request descent in just a moment, actually.
Shanghai Center, Echo Charlie India Kilo Papa, with you at 27,200. Golf Mike India Kilo Echo, radar contact. Say approach request. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November, radar contact. China Eastern
Radar contact. Awesome stuff. Okay, so we're going to request descent via lap 51 Foxtrot. Arrival here. A to Z in with a £5 donor. Zach, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. It's been a while since I've joined an Infinite Flight stream or flown Infinite Flight itself. How are you holding up, Dan? Hope everyone in the chat is doing very well. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. We'll play prop hunt later.
India Kilo Echo, continuous fire. Expect the ILS approach runway 3 at Nanchang, Shanghai.
Roger, China Eastern 5465, Shanghai Center, Mike Romeo Kilo Yankee Alpha Victor 11, with you at 27,600.
Cheeky that.
Shanghai Center, Lufthansa 401, with you at 30,000. Roger, Golf Mike Kilo Echo.
Shamrock 103 is 21 nautical miles north of Jingnessen Luogia at 26,000.
If you guys haven't heard of Prop Hunt, I would highly recommend downloading it on Steam. It's so fun.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Proceed as requested. Okay, there we go. So we'll turn on VNAV here, and as soon as we hit that top of descent, we'll go ahead and roll the giveaway.
You're in an active airspace. Please contact Shanghai Center on 127.
The chat rate is 73 right now. Let's see if we can make it hit 100. You have to, every single one of you right now, no excuses, you have to spam the chat. With it. Just spam it. Let's see if we can get the chat rate up as high as we possibly can.
Radar contact. China Eastern 666. Radar contact.
Go. Do it. Go, 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 go. Oh, it goes wild there. I'll let you know what it is. I'll see what we can. I'll see what it peaks at. You just literally type as much as you can in the chat, and I'll see what the chat rate peaks at in just a moment. Before we hit that top of descent. Oh, it's going up quite quickly, I must say. Keep going, everyone. Keep going. Just spam, 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 spam. Anything. Just go. Letter, number, whatever. China Eastern 8118 behind you, Dan. Hello from Brazil, directly from Sierra Bravo Alpha, Quebec. Hey, thank you so much for the donor. Really appreciate it, Bruno. Enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you so much. Hello all the way from the UK, by the way. Come on, we can get this chat rate up a lot higher, everyone. I believe in every single one of you. All you have to do is type something in the chat. Anything, doesn't matter.
Proceed on course. Air China 100. Descending via lap 51 Foxtrot arrival. Papa
Come on, it's kind of peaked at the moment. Really wanna exceed the current chat rate. G Bruno, thank you so much again. Go, go, go. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, it's reached a new level. YouTube's actually kind of struggling to keep up with the chat rate, I'll be honest. Ah, Aviator Minions become a member. They just managed to become a member, I believe. Or should have, I haven't seen it in the chat, but apparently so, according to the stream overlay there. Again, if you're interested in becoming a channel member, hit the link in the description to become a member today and access some exclusive perks. Okay, keep going. We've got 6 miles until we reach that top of descent. I want to see what the chat rate's going to be. I'll let you know when it's peaked at when we get there, but I want to see if we can currently exceed what the chat rate is. It's slowing down in the chat. The chat needs to go crazy. More. Go, guys. Just more. Make it nice and fast, right? And then as soon as we hit that top of descent as well, we'll, of course, do the giveaway. So we need a high chat rate. It's dropped so much. It's dropped so much now.
Increase speed to 280 knots. China Eastern 457. Requesting descent via latitude.
Guys, you guys let it drop. Disappointed.
China Eastern 457. Proceed as requested.
Aviator Minion, sorry. Aviator Minion. Channel member. Thanks so much. Aviator Moin Minion. I read it wrong. Okay, there we go. We're descending. So the chat rate did peak at 372. Right now it's 207, so it's dropped quite a lot. We'll go ahead and do the giveaway. We have 53 entries. Who's ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The winner of this giveaway is Lane's Aviation again. Wait, hold on a minute. Lane, did you win the other day? I'm pretty sure you won the giveaway the other day as well. Surely not, right? I won again. You won again? Alright, here. Lane, I'll give you a choice. Because you won the giveaway quite a lot recently. Of course, you're a tunnel member as well. You have the option to keep it or pass it on to someone of your choice in the chat. What is your luck? Yes, Lane, you can pick someone to switch it to, yes. Yes, I'll choose. Okay, so someone else. Oh no, the chat's going to go crazy here as well. I need to try and keep up. Oh, the chat goes crazy. I need to try and figure out. Oh, you want to re-roll it with a new keyword, Lane's Aviation, or you just got to pick someone in the chat.
China Southern 986 Alpha Heavy. Airport is unable to accept arriving traffic. Please divert to a suitable airport. China Eastern 5465. Radar contact. Echo Charlie India Kilo Papa.
Okay. Okay, Southwest 2115, you can have it. Southwest 2115, what is your community forum username? Please let me know in the chat. I'm pretty sure it's probably Southwest 2115, but I need to try and keep up here. Southwest 2115, looking out for your community forum name. Oh, it's Southwest 2115. Okay, it's exactly the same. Cool. All right. Well, Lanes, congratulations, and also huge props to you for passing it on to somebody else. It's very kind of you. I'm going to go ahead and just take a quick photo of Southwest 2115's names that I remember to reach out to you after the stream, and we'll go ahead and get that sorted out for you today, Southwest. Congratulations on winning a month to pro. With that said, it's almost time to land. We've got 15 minutes. We've got Anshul ahead of us, 16 miles ahead.
China 956 is 29 nautical miles west of Huangshan Tongxi at 27,000 feet. Requesting radar vectors to Nanchang Changli. China Southern 2784. Reduce speed to 280.
Aviator Moin is landing right now.
Eastern 13 with view of 28,000.
Shanghai Center, Japan Air 890 Heavy, with you on 21,600.
Papa Hotel Alpha November Sierra. Contact
See, this scenery just becomes very nice all of a sudden. It's a really cool place. It's a massive white patch. Look at this mountain below. Perhaps a little bit of civilization on the top of it as well. Like a village of some sort, maybe by the looks of it. The airport's just down there to our left. Have you guys ever considered adding the Max or the Neo aircraft? We have. We think it might be a very interesting idea to do a poll between the two. But it's far too far out to actually give you any information on anything regarding those aircraft at the moment. So just keep your eyes peeled for the future for anything like that. If I win it again, I'm going to legit block Nightbot, said Lanes Aviation. Your luck has been pretty incredible on these streams recently, to be honest. Do you plan on adding cabins to the 737 and A320? If we did, I'd imagine if we did rework those aircraft, I'd imagine that they would come with a cabin because they're a narrow-body aircraft. They're relatively small. That's not, like, obviously they're not being worked at the minute, so I'm not confirming anything. I'm just saying, like, from my, I personally think they're probably, there's a good chance that there would be. Okay, nothing set in stone, just FYI. Over to Nanchang approach on 123.85. Okay. Request approach. Nanchang. 3 on the ILS.
China Eastern 912, continuous fire. Expect the ILS approach runway 3 at Nanchang Changli. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
I'm going to troll you all. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to troll you all. We're still doing that one-engine landing, by the way.
November Delta is 46 nautical miles southwest of Nanchang Changli at 10,300 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 3 of Nanchang Changli. China Eastern 8188 is 9 nautical miles northeast of 𝗖𝗛𝗠𝗕𝗥𝗦𝗛 at 80,100 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 3 of Nanchang Changli. Bravo Hotel November Delta. Expect ILS approach runway 3 of Nanchang Changli. Roger. Bravo Hotel November Delta. Bravo Hotel November Delta. Turn right heading 080. Descend and maintain 8,000. Turn right heading 080.
Flight Sim Fun did Charles de Gaulle to Nice today. I really want to go to Nice, not an infinite flight like in real life. I would love to go to Nice. Seems like a very nice place.
Roger. China Eastern 8188. China Eastern 573 Yankee. Contact Nanchang approach on 119.905.
Not long now. 57 minutes flight time. 11 minutes till we arrive. I don't know. We'll see what the flight time's going to be when we arrive, because I think that number's still going to fluctuate a little bit. Next in real life plane spotting location for Infinite Flight. So of course the next in-person community meetup will be in LA this October, on October 14th. Come say hello to me, Laura, Jason and Philippe. Would love to see you there. Of course there'll be a solar eclipse as well, which is kind of cool. There is another location after that, but we're not ready to announce it yet.
Singapore 7848 Super. Continuous file. Expect the GPS approach runway 3.
You actually staff? Yes. Yes, I am.
China Eastern 912.
Will you ever do a live meetup on the East Coast? Potentially, yes. Potentially. We have talked about an East Coast meetup. But the next one after the LA meetup will not be in the States. So I'll leave you guessing for now.
Southwest of Nanchang, Changli at 12,500 feet. Request denials approach runway 3 at Nanchang, Changli.
Yankee Alpha Papa Papa Mike. Turn right.
I'm going to land in the HUD view again today because I feel like it.
Kilo Mike Alpha November. Radar contact. Say approach request.
Oscar Kilo Mike Alpha November remain nautical miles north of 𝗠𝗘𝗠𝗕𝗏 at 17,000 feet. Requesting visual approach runway 3 at Nanchang, Changli.
Turn right heading 1.
I think the meetup will be in Sydney. Okay, good guess. Good spot would be Atlanta, honestly. I could have gone with Atlanta. We've lived to Atlanta. To have a look at that, to be honest with you. There's more opportunities. Dubai meetup. Jesus Aviation, what's up? Samuel Ayo, what's going on? Welcome back. Right, let's start slowing down then. The 250.
Dynasty 1443. Expect vectors for the visual approach runway 3 at Nanchang, Changli.
Skipple meetup. Amsterdam meetup would be kind of cool as well. There's some cool spots there, I believe. I believe there's a spotting, like I think, sorry, like a platform there as well. I see I have a new setup. Haven't been here for a while. Yeah, I've moved since. Completely different setup. 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and turn on the landing lights. Oh, they're already on. I forgot to turn those off. That's a Dan noob moment right there. Oh, for the next meetup, you lot should get together in a live meeting and throw a random dart to somewhere on a map. That would be so fun, actually. That's a really cool idea. Well, I feel like it couldn't be random because there's some place in the world where you just can't do a meetup. It has to be feasible. So maybe you could get like a map of Europe and just throw a dart at Europe, or a map of America and throw a dart at America or somewhere.
Radar contact. Turn right heading 170. Bravo Hotel November Delta. Air China 956. Expect vector Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Contact Nanchang approach on 119.0.
Nanchang approach. I'm on approach, no? I'll just check in again. I've already said my approach request, so I'll just continue for now. Radar contacts. The scenery is really nice around here. Look at this. Very nice scenery. Okay, so flying downwind now. Started studying university, studying for my bachelor's in aviation. Nice. So we go then flying downwind. Or you could just ask Siri to pick a country when you get to a country, then you can do the meetup and go for it. We shall see. We'll of course definitely do very many more in-person community meetups in the future. We're very keen on doing them. We really love meeting up with you in person and watching planes and sharing our passion. It's great. Also gives us Infinite Flight staff an excuse to hang out as well, which is really nice because we all work from different areas of the world, so we only see each other on a weekly meeting, really. So when we get to hang out and get together and hang out in person, go out for food, it's really nice. Enthusiastic Aviation YT said, if Dan lands less than 100 feet per minute, then I'll do a 10 membership giveaway. We got a deal. We've got a deal. I'll see if I can get 10 of you a membership then. How about that? I got to try and land. Okay, so here's the thing. I got to try and land as smooth as I can with one engine. To try and get 10 of you a membership if Enthusiastic Aviation sticks to his word.
Speed 258. Descendant maintain 4000. Descendant maintain 4000. Dynasty 258.
We'll see. We'll see how that one pans out, shall we?
Shanghai Tower on 118.65.
Contacting Nanchang Shanghai Tower on 118.65, China Eastern 912.
Echo Charlie India Kilo
Man of my word. Okay.
190.
Turn left heading 190, Echo Charlie India Kilo Papa.
Minus speed 258.
This approach feels like it's taking forever.
0 knots.
Going out quite far.
Hotel Alpha November Sierra. Turn right heading 220.
Then do a normal landing, you'll win for sure. No, we've got to have the challenge as well. That adds to the that adds to it.
Descend and maintain 5000. Papa Hotel Alpha November Sierra.
Nanchang
Tower view landing.
47848 Super. Review of 8000. Descending by Rosso 51 Foxtrot arrival.
Contacting Nanchang Shanghai Tower on 118.65, China Eastern 573 Yankee.
Singapore 7848 Super. Radar contact.
105 of you watching live right now. It's awesome.
29 nautical miles southwest of Nanchang, Shanghai at 7,700 feet. Requesting GPS approach runway 3 at Nanchang, Shanghai.
6 minutes and 14 seconds till we arrive.
Hotel Romeo. Review of 23,400.
What does this setup look like in the new crib, Dan? The same as the previous one. Everything's just white though. I've got a white desk. I've got the same monitors, same camera, same microphone. Yeah, I've kept it all. It's a good setup. Does exactly what I want it to, so no reason to upgrade or change anything.
Golf Mike India Kilo Echo. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Minus speed 258. Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final.
Did you move out of your parents' house? Yes, I did.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Turn right heading 220, descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Descendant maintain 5,000. Turn right heading.
A little bit of a right turn here.
Maintain 5,000. Alpha Victor
Maintain 5,000 feet.
Golf Mike India Kilo Echo. Contact Nanchang Shanghai Tower on 118.65. Contacting Nanchang.
How old are you, Dan? I'm 21.
65. Golf Mike India Kilo Echo. Papa Hotel Alpha November Sierra. Turn left heading 180. Nanchang approach. Singapore 9 heading. Review of 6,900.
Any work in progress shots today? Not today. Lewis, what's up? Welcome.
November Sierra.
Singapore 9 heading. Contact Wuhan
Go ahead and fail the engine soon.
7.0. Nanchang approach. Delta 932 Hotel Romeo.
Oh, you go to school? I've been to school. I've been out of school now for a long time. 2001 gang. Yeah. Any whips for the A380? Not just yet. Turn left heading 200. Let's go ahead and tune the ILS for the runway. Runway is 3, set nav 1, ready to go. Right, I'm going to hop off. One last question. I have an 11-hour flight, an infinite flight, but I need to sleep early. What should I do? Maybe you have one of two options.
Maintain 5,000. Maintain 5,000 until
Don't do it if you have to sleep early, or do it, but then you just have to wake up in the early hours of the morning to land the flight. When will Infinite Flight be released in the next update? In the future. Famous words. Not just yet, but soon. Might want to slow down a tad. Yeah, maybe I shall. I'll slow down to... Andrew, what's your speed? 220? Yeah, there you go. Do not exceed 220 from ATC. Slowing down now. Turning base soon. Scenery is very nice. I know I've said it 100 times. Turn left, heading 100.
Turn left heading 100, Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Turn left heading 180, China Eastern 8188.
I'm making a lefty. Turning base. Keep our eyes peeled on Anshul. Just 5 miles ahead. Looks like they're slowing down again. I'm going to reduce my speed to 200 knots to maintain that separation. Okay, maybe we'll go perhaps 180. Flaps 1 here.
Airport in sight, Singapore
How much is the
78482.
rent? Honestly, not too much,
Singapore
Ian, to be honest.
Contact Nanchang Shanghai Tower on 118.65. Contacting Nanchang Shanghai Tower on 118.65. Singapore 78482. Oscar Kilo Mike Alpha November.
Right.
Turn right heading 230.
Yeah, almost matching the speed of Anshul.
Maintain 5,000.
Nanchang approach, Oscar Kilo Sierra Whiskey Alpha, with you at 8,700, descending via LAC 51 Foxtrot arrival.
Turn right heading 230. Descending
Oh, let's go like quick off the runway. Okay, we'll go.
Charlie Papa 319.
Oh, roger.
Reduce speed to 210 knots.
Reduce speed to 210 knots, Charlie Papa 3199.
Are there going to be failures in the next update? No. We're
Oscar Kilo Sierra
just
Whiskey
somehow,
Alpha,
we're somewhat
100
simulating a
miles
failure by
approach
turning off
Oscar
the engine
Nanchang
today, just for fun.
Shanghai at 8,200 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 3 at Nanchang Shanghai.
Oscar Kilo Sierra Whiskey Alpha. Continue as filed. Expect the ILS approach runway 3 at Nanchang Shanghai. China Eastern 8188. Turn left heading 110.
Roger, Oscar Kilo.
There we go, turn left 060 to maintain 5,000. We're going to maintain our current altitude.
Maintain 5,000. Maintain 5,000.
Turn towards the runway.
Established from the localizer. Clear lines runway 3. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Fail engine too soon.
Air China 23 Heavy. Descend and maintain 4,000. Charlie Papa 3199. Turn right heading 210. Descend and maintain 5,000. Descend and maintain 4,000. Air China 23 Heavy.
Turn right heading 210, descend and maintain 5,000, Charlie Papa 3199.
6 miles of Anshul now, so we're absolutely fine on distance.
China Eastern 769.
Is the cloud update confirmed? Oh, we're working on clouds. We are working on clouds.
Approach, China Eastern 666, with you at 8,500.
Do you live by yourself in the house? No, I live with Liv,
Turn left
my
heading
partner,
210. Turn left
who's currently in Atlanta.
Oscar Kilo Mike Alpha November. China Eastern 666. Radar contact. Lufthansa 401. Contact Nanchang approach on 123.85. Contacting Nanchang approach on 123.85. Lufthansa 401. China Eastern 8188. Turn left heading 060. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Right.
Maintain 4,000 until established.
We'll try and land it smoothly at less than 100 feet per minute so that I can get 10 of you
Turn left heading
a
060, descend and maintain
a,
4,000. Maintain
free channel
4,000
membership
until
on behalf of
established on the
Enthusiastic
localizer.
Aviation YT.
Cleared ILS runway 3, China
See if I can do that
Eastern
for you all.
8188.
Oscar Kilo Mike Alpha November. Reduce speed to
Hi Finland, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you back.
190 knots.
Just in time for the landing.
Sun Country 5225, request frequency change.
Air China 23 Heavy. Reduce speed to 190 knots. Reduce speed to 190 knots.
Do you have to pay for gas, electricity and water? Yes, of course, just like anyone else.
Reduce speed to 190 knots. Papa Hotel Alpha
Right.
November Sierra.
Okay, here we go then. We're going to go ahead and fail the engine.
118.65.
Contact
Engine 2.
Nanchang Shanghai Tower on 118.65. Papa Hotel Alpha November Sierra.
Turn left heading 09.
See it slowing down.
Kilo Mike Alpha November. Sometime Alpha
Ancan, what's up?
Delta Alpha
What's
November.
going on?
Thank you. Good day.
Over to tower.
Victor Delta Alpha November.
All inbound, landing on the ILS 03.
Nanchang Shanghai Tower. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Inbound on the ILS runway 2.
Mike Alpha Tango Tango Yankee. Thank you. Mike Alpha Tango Tango Yankee. Contact Shanghai Center on 127.0.
Trying to do two things at once here. No juice speed. Trying to spawn in on the second device.
Singapore 78482.
Oops, I locked it. Then I said 1 hour 26-minute flight time, and that's correct on my end. I said for the flight time, 1 hour and 16 minutes. We're currently on 1 hour 14 minutes. If we land on the dot 1 hour 16 minutes, I'll be pretty shocked, to be honest with you. We'll see. 1 hour 15, got 1 minute to land. I doubt that's going to happen. Four miles of Anshul. I'm going to slow down now to our landing speed. Get some flaps in here.
Echo Charlie India Kilo Papa. When able, turn right and contact ground.
I can see Dan 2.0 on the ground. Yeah, you probably can.
Echo Charlie India Kilo Papa.
Again, landing with one engine today.
Thank you. Good day. Echo Charlie India Kilo Papa.
6.8 miles out.
Nanchang Shanghai Tower, China Eastern 8188, inbound on the ILS runway 3. Papa Hotel Alpha November Sierra, number 1, runway 3, clear to land.
Dan, why is your background always so nice? What do you mean the background? Talking about the play button there that you see?
China Eastern 8188, number 3, runway 3, clear to land.
Number 2, clear to land.
Runway 3, Alpha Victor.
You better grease, otherwise 10 people are going to be mad. I'll try my best.
Nanchang Shanghai Tower, Turkish 1919, ready for departure at runway 3, departing straight out.
Turkish 1919, hold short of runway 3.
Zoom in from the airport.
Runway 3, Turkish 1919.
Okay, we'll turn the autopilot off.
Nanchang Shanghai Tower, China Eastern 769, inbound on the ILS
Here we go then.
runway 3.
Papa Hotel Alpha November Sierra, when able, turn right and contact ground. Please expedite. Traffic on final. Wilco, Papa Hotel
Yeah, you
Alpha
can definitely
November
feel the
Sierra,
engine sort of swaying us
China
around a little
Eastern
bit when we increase the
769,
thrust.
Number 3, runway 3, clear to land. China Eastern
Oh yeah, this is proving to be a little bit
769,
difficult.
Adjust speed to follow aircraft ahead.
Adjust speed to follow aircraft ahead, China Eastern 769.
Let's do it. 78X holding short. Let's see, yeah.
Nanchang Shanghai Tower, Oscar Kilo Mike Alpha November, inbound on the visual runway 3.
That was one way to get the chat rate up, wasn't it? By not putting the gear down. That was my troll for you.
30, 20, 10,
was a terrible landing. Right, let's slow down. I was trying my best not to laugh. If you go back, like on short final there, I'm smirking so hard. Let's just slow down and get off the runway as quick as possible. Right, let's get off. I'm sorry. I think I flopped that landing. I don't think anyone's gonna get us up. We'll check the replay, of course. Slow down here. We're taxi to parking. That's just yeah, engine failure. Flaps are coming up. Over to ground. Request taxi to parking. Go ahead and fire up the APU. Turn off those lights. That was a big troll. Taxi to parking at our discretion. Just go and find a spot now. Right now with high. History almost repeating itself. Failed. Yeah, I know. I could see the chat going crazy. That's the thing. I was trying my best not to laugh. All right. Magician, thank you so much.
Thank you. Good day. Echo
Just
Charlie
find somewhere to
India
park over here. Oh, 1 hour 19 minutes. I was a couple minutes off from the estimate, unfortunately. This is actually quite funny. I did a flight to Shanghai before this stream, and I actually pushed back from this exact gate, and now we're taxiing back into it. Let's see if we could do the cone challenge. Get the cone right on the center line. Line the aircraft up nicely. Bring it to a stop here. We've already got one engine off, so we'll turn the other one off. There we go. Turn the beacon light off and see what happens with the cone. Is it going to be on the line? I don't think it. I think it's going to be slightly off on the black part. Yeah, damn it. Oh, I guess it's still kind of on the line. There we go. Oh, there you go. Enthusiastic Aviation gifted 5 memberships. Okay, that's fair enough. 5 of you are now channel members. Enthusiastic Aviation, very kind of you. Thank you so much. I'm sure they'll love their perks. Make sure you make the most of it, everyone, by the way, those of you that are becoming channel members. Make the most of your perks. With that said, let's go ahead and back out here. That was a fun flight. I really enjoyed that, and that was obviously a fun troll towards the end. 955 XP. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and pause the stream for just a moment. We'll hop into the replay mode. Of course, have a look at the takeoff and look at the landing. How late we let the gear down. And then see what the landing rate was. So just give us a second. Okay. Let's see here, shall we? Let's see the chat rates here. The chat rates are gone quiet now. 15 as opposed to the 372, I think it was earlier on. Switzerland, yes, you are late this time as well. Ending the stream now, but at least get to see the highlights of it right before we sign off. Let's wait for it to load in. Dan, I've parked next to you in golf test. You have? Have a look around my aircraft here. Can't. It's like this other device that I'm on here on the iPad Mini's on a beta build. And it's not working. So like my camera's kind of frozen. Oh, I see you there. I see you. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead very quickly. I'm going to pause the stream again. I'm going to refresh Infinite Flight and see if we can load back into this replay mode in just a second. Just bear with me here. Loading screen, can you load? Yeah, exactly, loading screen. Hurry up and load. Right. Come on. I'd like to see this replay. It was an interesting one. I'm going to 5 watching the stream, 103 minutes. If it doesn't load, I'll give another 5. You want me to pause it loading or something? Come on, Infinite Flight. What's going on? We're on the replay. I might have to give up on it. Yeah, I've restarted the app, Lee. Member shoutouts, that isn't a perk for being a channel member anymore, as we've reduced the role and the cost of the roles. Although, let's give a shout out to a couple of you that are here. Shout out to Anshul, Lanes Aviation, Southwest 2115, of course, Enthusiastic Aviation YT, who else? Aviator EK. IF England, what's going on? Shout out to those of you. Huge props to our channel members. Appreciate every single one of you. Right, I'm going to give this one more shot. I'm going to pause the stream again, just once more. Right, let's see. Let's see. Enthusiastic Aviation just gifted another 5 memberships. That's great. Really appreciate that. That's awesome. Even though we didn't get to see the landing count, you still gifted 10 anyway. That's awesome of you. That's very awesome of you. It's very kind. This is my window here. You see? Big window. I'm about to launch my iPad out of it. If it doesn't load the replay mode. I'm going to start swearing and getting angry if it... Right. We might just have to give up. We might just have to give up on it. Can-P is reaching downwind. Right. With that said, this isn't working. This doesn't seem to be Watch it work right as you end the stream. Probably, honestly, probably. I'm sure. Here, look, it's not working, which is really unfortunate. It's kind of annoying because I did want to have a look at that one, especially with the landing gear being dropped late. I think the landing gear fully extended around 30 feet before touching down, which is fun. It's a good troll as always. Anyway, seeing as it's not loading, that essentially brings us to the end of the stream. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I'd like to thank you all so much for tuning in today, and watching another stream. It's been a pleasure to, of course, entertain you this evening or this morning or wherever you are in the world. I hope you've enjoyed. Stream yesterday, stream today, and another stream on the weekend. So plenty more for you to enjoy. And if you didn't win the giveaway today, don't be too disheartened because we'll do another one on Sunday as well. With that said, take care, everyone. As always, keep the dirty side down, and we'll see you in the next one. As always, goodbye.